Hey everybody, welcome to Fish in the Garden State. We're here, Palmer Lake, here in Princeton, New Jersey. Getting ready to throw some stuff. Got a few things tied on here. See if we can catch some fish today. Got a little Z-Man green pumpkin chatterbait going here, original chatterbait. Get some intermittent water changing throughout here. Got some rain patterns coming through. I'm going to fish this dam area here between the top pond and the lower pond. We got fish activity going nuts. But I figured while I was here, there goes some movement right there. If you look at the tip of my rod, we got fish all over the place right now. But beautiful little lake. I'm going to go over the rods and reels I have with me today. Right here I got a my Lew's combo. It's the Lew's Carbon Blue, the speed spool and speed stick. This is a, get it to focus here, 610 medium heavy. Use this kind of for most of my average stuff. I use it for my chatterbaits. A few other things, some wacky rigs, some other stuff. But I'll show you the other options I got here with me today. I got a Abu Garcia and a Vengeance combo there with some braid on it. Use that for flipping and pitching. You can see that right there. That's the V&M J bug that came in this past month's Lucky Tackle box. Then I have a black spinnerbait tied on here. This is my medium action Shimano. It's my travel rod, actually, my two-piece travel rod. Have that with a Lew's speed spool as well. So that's the equipment that I'm going to be running today. As you can see now when I pan back over the water, I don't know if you can see them all, but I got fish all over the place up here at this top pond. See if we can get them to land. Water's been a little on and off as far as breezy and moving in conditions. It's pretty dark. There is basically zero visibility below the surface. So we're going to see what we can pull. Might have to switch up some color patterns, but nice day anyway to be out on the water. Going to see what we can get. Again, this is Palmer Lake here in Princeton. I will have my kayak out on this lake as it warms up a little bit more, and I'm moving at the moment, so once I get moved in, I'll be able to break out the kayak. Actually, it's a pretty big lake. You can see through the trees, back in here, but it goes, for quite a while out there. Kind of lean it over, see. But a beautiful lake, plenty of fish action. Caught my personal best out of this lake. 5.5 pounds. So, great spot. Looking forward to catching some fish. Hopefully we can bring you some fish on here shortly. Again, I got activity everywhere, so we're going to hang tight and see where we go. All right, guys. Kind of fished at the top of that pond. This top pond here. Kind of pan through it here. And about 2.5 hours. Had one on, got off on me. Some slack got in the line, and I tripped on the edge of the dam. So not fun, but got on slack line, got off. This is what it is. There's fish literally moving everywhere, but we're gonna go try the bottom side where I caught my PB at. See the bottom of the dam there comes through. Not bad. This is a real nice, park. There's another pond up further. Water's pretty stagnant up there. So I haven't been up there to even check it out recently, see if there was any fish in there, but real slow. A lot of trees down. There's a lot of fallen timber, if you can kind of see it through the far edge there. Another one back across the lake there. Got to walk through, but plenty of good spots. Some of the better spots, the keys, some of those big spots, those better bass. Sometimes are not the easiest to access in here. Show you like this down tree in the water in here. From the kayak, that is a hot spot right there. From the shore, not so much. A little hard to get to, steep banks. not much to stand on when you get down there to really access it from the right angles. I do have a spot down here that I've pulled out about 6 or 7 this year already. Little down tree. Tossed a couple jigs in there earlier. Didn't see much, but actually I think I flipped the J-bug in there a little bit. But pretty lake, not a bad spot. Like I said, some great spots to kind of, fish and get into. Good spot right down in there. Get down in there, flip it a little bit, toss it out. You might land some stuff. There's action up and down, but I'm going to head down to the bottom dam. Like I said, it's where I got my personal best. And we're going to see what we got. And I'll bring it back up when we get there. So before I hit the dam, right in here's where I was talking about earlier. Got some big down limbs, down trees, some little overhang brush. I flipped a Strike King black and blue jig. Actually just saw some action right there. Earlier this year, I've pulled a few out of here. So maybe we'll stop here for a second and see what we can land. All right, so stopped at another spot prior to making it down. And you see the bottom dam is going to be down there on the left-hand side. I got that nice whole rock retaining wall going around. A lot of action on the water. Fish all out in areas that I'm just not able to reach from here. But once it's kayak season and I can get my yak out here, boy, it's going to be a fun summer. I think this place is primed. There's some big fish in here. I think out of all the times I've been here so far this season, I've only seen 2 people fishing. And one was a couple fishing for some panfish for some bluegill. And the other guy was here with his son. And it just does not get a lot of action. Does not get a lot of pressure. But it's a beautiful little spot. Nice overcast day. So we're going to head up. And we're going to... I get untangled out of the trees. We're going to PB land now. Not going to make another stop on the way unless... Literally I see like Shamu jump out of the water or something. With how close we are. So, a little different view going in here. So let's see if we can switch up the camera view a little bit. Just snap some pictures in here while we're at. Obviously you can see the ripples down in there. We got fish everywhere. But like I said, I'm not going to make another stop. I'm going to head down. Even though I see them up and down the side here. Again, there's some more down trees in the water there. So some great areas at Palmer. We're approaching the bottom dam. I'm going to fish it from where I caught my personal best first. And then eventually make my way around on the retaining rock wall. So this is actually probably a pretty good area for where they would spawn. A lot of rocks in the water, stuff of that nature, And with this pond for you, it is deep. I mean, I had a pair of waders on in here earlier this year, and I'm telling you, within like 4 feet from the bank, it drops, and that was big right there. Whatever that was, that had some size to it. There's some submerged grass down in here, and whatever that was, had some size. And we got some moles and rats going on down here right now. It'd be awesome to have a little rat lure right now. I'd probably kill it. But you can see the grass vegetation running along this bottom dam. This is the spot right here where I hooked up with my personal best. I landed it right there off the top of this peak off the dam. But this is the area we're going to hit right now. And we'll get back to you. Hopefully we get a fish on and be able to bring that on the video. All right, thanks, guys. Well, looks like I am probably going to get skunked tonight. I'm now on the far side of that rock wall. See the dam over there? That point over there is where I caught my PB at. You see the top dam way down there that I was at earlier. I got plenty of action way out there in the middle of the lake. Can't get to it. At least not right now. I'm going to go try to fish these two little grass areas over here in the corner and up the side of that bank there. And so far skunked. Been out here since about 5 o'clock, so about 4:45. So a little before 5 o'clock, and nothing. Was hoping I was going to get a fish on video for you, but might have to wait till next time. But still heavy little overcast. Got the sun to come through a little bit. I mean, these conditions look pretty good. Water's calm. Fish activity everywhere. Just nothing that'll jump. Switched up baits a little bit. Went to some spinner baits, different color chatter baits, different jigs, but no luck. So we'll just see what happens. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And thanks for watching Fishing with the Garden State. Have a good night. Bye-bye. And just when we thought the night was over, figured, hey, I'm going to go back up to the top. And sure enough, not skunked after all. Got a little baby, little guy. Little chunk, got a little gut on him. But we got one. So we're going to make a couple more casts. They're still jumping out here. We're back up at the top dam. But we got a fish. And it's a good day. So stay tuned. We'll see if we can get a couple more.